Hi everyone, I'm Michelangelo. Welcome to my conversations with BlueGod. Now I'm sitting in the hammock. I don't think I've ever sat in the hammock, but I started a story 2 videos ago. I think on my first video here on the hammock, and I didn't finish it. So the story was that interesting synchronicity. When I was still in Montreal, when I was writing this, I really felt the energy of hammock energy. So I bought a hammock that looks just like this. Like, I think it's like the exact same hammock, the exact thing that what I'm here in Costa Rica in, that I was gonna hang in my room. I never ended up hanging it, but that's the power of like manifestation. When we really envision something, you do the best with what you have, and you surrender the rest to Blue God, to your higher self, to the universe, to the love of infinity consciousness. And so this also an interesting validation. I bought a hammock just like this one, and I was gonna hang it in my room because I wanted more hammock energy while I was in quarantine, Montreal. Um, Let me just continue reading here. Episode 64. So it ended by saying get off stealth mode, get off invisible mode. So, episode 64. I have a feeling that I should start recording our conversations on YouTube, and that the sooner I start, the more I will benefit. Remember, this is about 4 or so months ago. And my worst nightmare until I did this was to be on camera. Even like hate is a strong word, hated pictures, let alone cameras. So I'm still not looking at the camera very much as I do this, but I'm doing it and I'm getting more and more comfortable. And so again, I'll refer you back. If you just started, you happen to be on this video, go look at me on video episode number 1, and follow the journey if you feel called, because this is a journey that's emerging and that's recorded, that you all have access to ride these initiative energies as we're emerging and transforming together. So here I am asking for the first time, should I start recording these videos on YouTube? Yes, start. Your feeling is correct. I feel my throat. Like, look at that right there. That's how our body remembers, and that trauma is still inside of me and still so new. I literally feel my throat constricting, like closing up as I read those words. And so I wrote, any advice about how to approach my business proposal when I called the person this morning? So So this is the answer that I got to that. Sometimes it seems like I just switch, but it's because I'll write and that's what I receive, and then I stop writing when I finish receiving something, and then the same day, it could be a few hours later, I just go back and I continue the conversation, and I just ask or share what I'm feeling in that moment, and then I generally, so far, I've always received spontaneously right there after I write. And the moment the connection stops and I no longer receive, I stop. So I don't even change one typo. So any typo is synchronistic, that it's part of what is the transmission of Blue God. And then same for these videos. These are raw. I wouldn't be able to do it any other way with my trauma of the camera, of then spending time editing. So this is a blessing. These are raw, one take. So the writing is one take and the videos are one take. And you're getting the raw, unedited, so that magic can be worked in multidimensional ways of what's happening behind me, what's happening in my voice, what's happening in the words, who's listening at the exact time, that the levels of synchronicity and multidimensional transformational energy can come through the videos, through the writings. I already have enough writing for at least 2 books. I have over 150 words of writing now. And so I think one day, soon enough, I will edit these and take the most relevant for a book, for a personal development initiative book. I'll edit it and then maybe publish. Look out for publishing this as a book. But for now, you are getting the unedited, raw writing transmitted in video. So here I just asked any advice how to approach my business proposal when I called the person this morning. So I was just getting ready to call someone. This is your first real chance to practice Carnegie's principles. So not long before, I had the advice to reread Carnegie's book. Go over them before you call him and try to apply as many of them directly in your first conversation with him. Have the list in front of you when you speak with him. And so I did. And then, like a couple of hours later, I wrote, wow, I did it, and it really felt like it helped in a very positive way. Thank you for that very helpful suggestion. In a way, even right before I spoke with him, I received another positive message from someone else who seemed to change their perspective on something in a very positive way. I have a gut feeling that it was influenced by my energy of having written out my Carnegie list, even if I had not interacted with her directly. And the answer I got was, yes, you are correct. The influence is energetic. When you speak with someone directly and the influence is energetic as well. But you do not need to speak with someone directly in order to have an effect on them. Energy transcends all physical limitations. And so I wrote, I have always known this and try as much as possible to live by this principle. And it is also very rewarding when we can experience it so quickly and imminently as I just did today. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. And so I received, you are welcome. It is a joy to see you open up and flourish in this new way. You may not yet feel that you are already flourishing, but I am sure you can at least feel that you are starting to open up in a new way. But I can already see you flourishing. You will soon feel this as well. And you have already lost about 4 pounds. This is really good. This is a really good pace for you. You are doing great. About 1 pound per week. Most people who want to lose weight try to rush it more than is often helpful. In the long run, it becomes more difficult to maintain. The longer it takes you to steadily lose weight, the easier it will be to maintain the new solid habits that you are incorporating. I know you can feel my influence in this. You are correct. I am with you all the way. I am encouraging you, and you will continue to receive my supportive grace. I love you more than your mind allows you to believe, and I love you more than that too. Stay connected. I am so happy we are connecting in this new way. So here we have energy of moving the body more, of exercising more, of that in the last couple of years, as I had returned back to Montreal, I had been very sedentary, and so, which is an amazing energy for going within. And I spent really last couple of years in my, I was going to say Saturn return, but in my hero's journey return home. And that is what allowed me to be in the place that I am now, to be able to come out spiritually and even do these videos. That said, I know that when I really go inside and meditate for hours per day, physically, I feel more heavy. Physically, I feel much more difficult to kind of come out and to connect and to create outwardly. And so that is when I started these writings. I felt it was time for me to share more, to put myself out there more. And I knew that as I lose weight, feel more fit, feel more flexible, that somehow that's always related to me in phases in my life where I manifest external magic a lot more quickly and where I end up meeting a lot of people and where I share with more people. And so here the intention now is to go all the way and share with millions of people, unlimited, infinite co-creation with everyone on earth, as these are just the beginning, these conversations. But as we start gaining momentum, however long it takes, as I become more comfortable, we will have a network of conscious people, and together we're going to create a global, regular, I am you, you are me meditation, reminding each other that we are interconnected and actually one mind, so that we can create a quantum leap for the one mind that we already are but have forgotten collectively. So already you can start envisioning this, start putting it in the comments. When we're looking out as clues, at least what the information I have right now is everything having to do with the 8. So 88 videos, we're getting very close. It's going to be a first benchmark. And then 88 views, which is nothing. Everything 88 views on most of the videos as we have some momentum. 88 regular people who are watching. And then we're going to go to the next level, whatever next level is, next level, next level. And when we have enough people, we're going to create, if nothing else, a global, universal, regular meditation together on Zoom, and then live on Instagram, live on YouTube, whatever portals that exist, so that we can connect. So I am you, you are me, I love you. I'll see you in the next video.